Are you looking for the best iPads? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best iPads on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. iPad Air 10.9-inch. The latest iteration of Apple's Do-Everything device includes several notable upgrades that make it an all-around better tablet than its predecessor and the best overall iPad for most people. What's behind the 5th-gen iPad Air's mass appeal? For starters, it features Apple's powerful M1 chip. Combine that extra speedy performance with a gorgeous 10.2-inch Retina display and all the benefits of the latest iPadOS, including a full catalog of powerful multitasking tools, and you're talking about a tablet that's faster, more powerful, and more capable than the majority of its peers. It also comes with 12MP ultra-wide front and rear cameras and is compatible with 5G for fast downloading and streaming. Once you total up all the features, the new chipset and unrivaled performance, the extremely high value, the great setup, etc., what you get is an iPad that will work great for just about everyone, regardless of their needs or budget. At number 2. iPad Pro 12.9-inch 6th Gen. The 12.9-inch iPad Pro 6th Gen is probably the most powerful tablet ever made, which is why it's also the best choice for users who need an iPad that can handle graphics-intensive applications, including everyone's favorite digital illustration app, Procreate. The iPad Pro's massive 12.9-inch Liquid Retina XDR display uses LEDs to reach a peak brightness of 1600 nits, far higher than many laptops, providing digital artists and illustrators with a bright and clear canvas that works better than many dedicated digital painting tablets. Of course, it will take more than a couple of robust applications to stress the iPad Pro. Thanks to its powerful M2 system on a chip, the 12.9-inch iPad Pro can handle any task or workflow that comes its way. With the M2 chipset, you are getting the power and performance of a desktop computer in a tablet. In addition to being an all-powerful patron of the arts, the iPad Pro also features the best camera setup ever put in an iPad tablet, next-gen connectivity including Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5, and Thunderbolt via USB-C, finally, as well as so much more. Although clearly one of the best iPads, the one drawback to the 12.9-inch iPad Pro is that it's not within everyone's budget. Turns out you have to pay for all that power. But, if you're looking for the absolute best iPad for Procreate and any other graphics-intensive application, and the price tag is financially feasible, then there simply isn't a better option. At number 3. iPad Air 10.9-inch 4th Gen. For many students, juggling the responsibilities of school life and life can be challenging. To meet those responsibilities head-on, students need an iPad that's powerful enough to tackle any task and portable enough to remain close at hand. That's why we recommend the iPad Air 10.9-inch 4th Gen, which offers looks and performance that are comparable to the iPad Pro but in a lightweight 1-pound footprint that's super easy to carry with you. Comparable might not even be a strong enough word to describe the similarities between the iPad Air and the iPad Pro. In terms of looks, they could very well be mistaken for twins. In particular, the iPad Air features those same super thin bezels that give the iPad Pro such a sleek aesthetic. Checking under the hood, you'll see that even though the iPad Air's A14 Bionic chipset offers lightning-fast performance, it's no match for the iPad Pro's revolutionary M1 SoC. In a head-to-head race, the A14 can't beat the M1, but that's okay because it doesn't have to. Despite having less power overall, the A14 Bionic still has more than enough muscle to handle even the most demanding applications and mobile workflows, so software like Procreate still functions without a hitch. At number 4. iPad Mini 8.3-inch 6th Gen. Even though the new 8.3-inch iPad Mini 6th Gen starts at $100 more than its predecessor, it's still an incredible deal that's packed with more value than any other iPad on our list. Don't believe us? Compare the last generation's model, the 7.3-inch iPad Mini 5th Gen, to this year's 6th Gen model. As we mentioned earlier, the 6th Gen model does indeed cost more than the 5th Gen version, but look at what you get for that extra cost. For starters, the 6th Gen's design has been completely overhauled and updated. It's sleeker now, with slimmer bezels and more screen, namely an 8.3-inch Liquid Retina display that runs almost half an inch larger than its predecessor's 7.9-inch Retina, non-liquid, display. The new iPad Mini also features an A15 Bionic chip, which is the most powerful A-series chip Apple has ever produced and, according to Apple, is 80% faster than the A12 chip that's inside the 5th gen iPad mini. The chip and screen aren't isolated instances either. Compare the specs between the two models and you'll see how much more advanced every component in the current iPad mini is. You'll soon realize what a great deal the price bump is for such a dramatic improvement in power. At number 5. iPad mini 7.9-inch, 5th gen. The 7.9-inch iPad mini, 5th gen, isn't new. It's not even the most current generation of its own subset series, the iPad mini. It was released in 2019, and back then it was cutting edge. We're approaching the end of 2021, and though it's not quite as flashy as it once was, the 5th gen iPad mini is still a solid performer, and it's the best iPad for kids who are just starting out with their very first iPad. This model features an A12 Bionic chip, which, though slower than the current A-series chipsets, still performs admirably. Its Retina display still works great for streaming cartoons or watching YouTube videos, and even runs Minecraft well at low video settings. The 5th gen iPad mini also supports the 1st gen Apple Pencil, so kids can use it as a digital art studio for digital painting and drawing. Another great thing about the iPad mini is that, to a child, it's not all that mini. It's especially great for younger children, who can't handle the extra size of even the base model iPad. You can also get kids started with one of the best e-readers.